How's it going, guys? We're here to check out what I thought would be the best skins this week, and boy, there has been a lot of them. It was a very hard decision. We've got 26 artists with over 35 different skins, I believe, so it is a big week. It's gonna be a hard one. So, starting off here, we've got this amazing looking operator set by Odyssey. It's a 3-part set: riot helmet, hoodie, and pants. And the right helmet here says Merexo, just like the excavator items would have on it. Then we've got this nice, typical kind of like American construction outfit going on. You've got the reflectors and everything. It does have a little bit dust and dirt to it, but it's not torn up. Still looks functional. You got another Merexo down here. And it's just really, really, really well done. This looks amazing. I think Odyssey did a great job. I believe Odyssey also had help with from Jensen, so I think it's a collaborative thing between the two of them. Good job, guys. This looks absolutely amazing. Moving on, we've got a couple of silly items for you. Oops, I think it just exploded pants. That's fine. Starting with the Panda. We've got this cute little panda beanie brought to us by Captain Camling. And it is just a little panda beanie. I don't know. We haven't had a beanie for a while, and this panda just looks so not... It's cute, but at the same time, he's just looking at you kind of like, oh, really? Got raided again? So, yeah, there's that there. Next, we've got another bandana from Fi, the Bandana King, and it is nasty old crusty bubble wrap and, like, boxing tape or something. It says shh over the mouth part. It's just really creative, and I had to make sure to go ahead and show it to you guys because it's just cool. It does look a little bit dark maybe, but you get the idea. It does look like crusty old bubble wrap. That should do it for the odd offs. Nope, no. We do have one more to show you. This is from a newcomer. We've got this Cobalt Office shirt, or the company cardigan, brought to us by Blender to Dota. And it's got the little Cobalt logos on it. It looks like it's been sitting somewhere in a moldy closet for a while. I don't know if this is something you'd want to wear, but hey, you look super professional, right? So, it works, it works. And we haven't gotten any kind of cool or funny little burlap shirts for a while. I think this might be the one we're looking for. Who knows? Definitely caught my eye this week. So let's go ahead and jump on over. We've got one more hoodie set. This one is probably my favorite this week. Personally, it's brought to us by Johnny. And the reason I like it, it just reminds me of paintball. It screams everything paintball. I used to paintball all the time. All of the end of elementary school, junior high, high school. It was fun times as kids, you know? And it just reminds me of that kind of like airsoft motorbike, paintball armor kind of thing going on over your clothes. You know, it's not going to stop anything crazy, but it might cushion the blow a bit. But I just love these crazy colors. They're bright, but they're still apocalyptic, and I think that's what makes it so great. Plus, there's like a little chain here with the padlock. I think John did a good job. I'd love to see this one make it into the game. So, let's go ahead and put our wetsuit back on and take a look at these high-qual sets, because we got a few for you. Oh, there it loads in. As you can see, this is the Azul high-qual set. I think we all knew this was coming, and it actually looks really, really nice. I like the kind of, like, studded black sections above the eyes and on the cheeks, and then you've got kind of, like, this branch going through. It actually is really nice. There's a lot of details to it that, you know, it's not just a completely stamped on pattern. There's some detail to the actual chest piece changed to the chest piece. Especially this back right here. I thought that was really cool. Kind of looks like overlapping straps, maybe. I don't know. I like it a lot. Next, we've got our last set for you. Load in. And it is the Eldorado, I think? Yes, Eldorado face mask brought to us by World. And it's just a top jaw, but it's this nasty looking bronze, and then over here you've got these hidden coins, and the chest piece is just so unique. It looks like there's just a layer of like overlapping coins made to protect you. You've got more coins around the back. It's just a really unique armor. Haven't really seen anything like this, and it really grabbed my attention. Next up, last week we had a lot of deployables, so this week not as many. But we've got this awesome garage door. I think everyone loves the chest and the sheet metal door. Well, Vitalik has gotten us the garage door version of it. I absolutely love the deep sea set. I think it looks great, and I really want this garage door. Look at the roller. The roller is actually really cool looking. It's got a nice little pattern. This thing is just awesome. I would love it. It's great. I wish we could get glowing versions, but obviously Hulk hasn't picked the glowing version at all for this set, so I think it'll probably be non-glowing. Which I don't even think there is a glowing version of the garage door, so hey. But hopefully we get to see this one. I would definitely love to use it and put it into complete with my set. Next, we've got a new armor door. I think it's been a little while since we've seen one. Sensei has brought us the Dragon Claw door, and you can toggle the little hatch. Boom. There's that. You got this awesome dragon staring back at you. Get some better light on him. He's got this really nice green and gold going on. It's definitely a cool looking door. I know Hulk also likes a lot of the Asian themed stuff, so, and those seem to sell well. So I think this one definitely worth showing off. So, no further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the handheld items, and yep, there it goes. Boom! Now this tool set is absolutely stunning. Le Crempe has brought us the Gemstone, hatchet, and pick, and I think they look absolutely great. I would love to see these make it in. I could see myself spending time with these in the early game. I like the skin a lot. It's really appealing. It has that nice, just shimmeriness to it. Shimmering? There's a nice shimmer to it. There we go. I think that's the word we're looking for. I also like how the blue like leaks into it through little cracks and so forth. You can really see it nicely on the hatchet. So definitely a cool tool set there. I wouldn't mind seeing in game at all. Next, we've got some bows for you, starting with Anathan's Iron Crusader bow. So this goes along with the Iron Crusader set, and we'll go ahead and aim down sights here for you. Spin a little circle. Boom. And let's go ahead and get that full alt look so you can see it just fits in with all the medieval, and it's a nice look. A lot of people love the medieval stuff, so I think this one has a great chance of making a good impression on the community. Next, we've got another bow. This one is brought to us by Mad, and it is absolutely absolutely amazing. It is the War Story bow, and I think it's just, I don't know, I think it's the colors. It's just a very unique blend of colors. I think it's very nice. It's shiny. It grabbed my attention. Aiming down the sight, you've got this cool Spartan staring back at you. It's just a really awesome looking set. Or bow, I mean. And I would love to see this one make it in. It's just nice, you know? Next up, crossbows. We've got the Phantom Crossbow. So everyone's favorite Phantom sets, Shenmue has made the crossbow now. And this one's actually quite different. I expected there to be a lot more red on it, and there actually isn't, as you can see. Just a little bit on the wraps there. And it's definitely a little more unique looking from the other pieces. A lot less copy and paste, and I think it really grabbed my attention because of that. Next, we've got another crossbow. This one is the Wasteland Crossbow, Wasteland Warrior from Teddy's Wasteland Warrior set. And you've got all of this kind of like caution tape looking to it. It's very cobbled together. The wood even looks pretty old. Aiming down the sights, you can see there's like duct tape involved and everything. And I think it just fits rust, so I wanted to make sure I showed it. That does it for that row, so let's go ahead and pull in our next row. Like I said, guys, we have a lot of stuff to show today. Starting off with this sweet little revolver. I think it's been a while since we've had a revolver skin. This is the Pure Evil revolver brought to us by Little Ranger. Aiming down the sights, you got these dual skulls, but they look like vampire skulls or something. They got some fangs, some stuff going on. And if you look at the sight, there's another one of these odd skulls. And, you know, is this a really unique revolver? I like the look of it. I like the details. And it's kind of plain, but it's not. You know what I mean? It's just nice. Moving on, we've got everyone's favorite stockless SAR. Well, maybe not the only favorite stockless SAR, but we've got the Necromancer set being brought back by Andre, And you can see it just looks absolutely amazing. I think everyone really loved these previously. Aiming down the sight, you've got an eye staring back into you, judging your every move. And it just looks really great as a stockless SAR. It looks very, very nice. Next up, this is probably the most voted on SAR, or at least the one I've been bothered with the most. Everyone's like, you're gonna show this one? You're gonna show this? Have you seen this? Have you seen this? You're gonna show it? Of course I will. It is the No Mercy SAR. Going along with the rest of the new No Mercy set, we got the AK last week, so hey, maybe we'll get the SAR this week. There's also a stockless version of it. If you want to check that out, it is linked in the workshop link below, down in the description of the video. Aiming down the sight here, you've got that typical skull staring back at you, and then you got a mix of white and black for the tip, so it can help you focus just a little bit better when trying to murder. Next up, we've got a new Thompson. This Thompson's brought to us by Milo, and it is the Skull Seeker Thompson. It also has an alternate version with a kind of more bone look to it. I like the wood one. I think it just kind of looked a little bit better, but the bone one is quite nice looking as well. So be sure to check that one out down in the description with the link to the workshop. So there you go. Definitely nice little detail, and we have a couple other pieces from this set, so it'd be nice to see it continue on. Next up, we've got a couple AKs for you. This one's a remake, and it's come back with some nice details to it, and it is this beautiful Clockwork AK. It is brought to us by Zinferno, or currently known as Mad Polygon, because that guy can't keep one name. But it's definitely a sick-looking AK. I love the steampunk look. We haven't had anything steampunk for quite a while, and I think this was just something that really fits. It also has this really cool steam gauge on the front staring back at you, which is different. Usually it's a skull or a face or something, and the steam gauge is just something that made it very unique. And it's also got this nice bright red sight. It does not glow, however. As you see, when we turn into the shade, it starts to turn dark. So there you go, guys. It's definitely a neat-looking AK. Next up... We're on the wrong one. There we go. Another returning skin, I guess. It is the Space Rocket Rifle from Vase. He's done some color palette changes, but it still looks really beaten up. Now, there's a few pieces that look kind of rough, like when you aim down the sights, it's almost a little too shiny back at your face, but I think it's supposed to kind of have that beat up look. And everyone always likes the kind of cobalt stuff or anything that can tie into lore, so I wanted to make sure to go ahead and show this one. Again, the sight's a little bit painted, but definitely not a glow sight, because that is not allowed. Alright, we have torn through it, guys. So here come our last few weapons, and yes, there's a few LRs. Let's take a look what we got here. Are we gonna stop? There we go! So, for our next AK, it is the Dead Souls, set by Lisa. We've got a few things from the set already, so it would be exciting to see this one. Again, you can see a red painted sight, not glowing. And I just like how the wood looks with this, like, tarnished bronze. It's just really nice. And the bronze and the... It's a very nice thing. The pattern... Of course, we've got, if you look down on the grip, we've got... right there at the clip, you can see we've got bullets drawn on. That seems to be a thing, but somehow it always just looks nice. And I really like this bronze skull on it. I think that's quite a nice thing. Let's see if we can get a good look at it. There you go. Yeah. Next up, we're moving to LRs, starting with Stabby's awesome dragon with the blaze of fire LR. And aiming down the sight, here you've got the beautiful, beautiful Japanese sun, I guess? Again, red sight, but not glowing. It's a very bright gun. It's a nice mix of colors, and I think the dragon on it is quite cool. Again, there seems to be a lot of Asian-themed stuff in Rust, and I think this fits right in with that. Next, we've got a Racer LR. It's the Speed Demon from Moonfighter. And this is weird. It looks like it's becoming darker than it's supposed to. It's a real shame because earlier it didn't seem to do that. I don't know if there's something up at the workshop or if there's just a weird upload to the skin, but it's a really nice skin. And it's a shame it's kind of showing up dark right now. But hey, you know, we can always look at it another time. Next up from Camille Tommy, we've got this crazy little stockless LR. It is the Parasite. And it got, I don't know, it's kind of scary. Look at it. It kind of looks like it's about to eat your hand, and you've got to, I don't know, maybe it wills you to kill things. And that's the parasitic connection. I don't know. One way or another, it's a really sick-looking stockless LR. I love the painted look. You know, it looks like graffiti on a wall, and I think that's always a really popular thing, and it fits the post-apocalyptic idea of Rust quite well. Next up, we've got a return of possibly a new set. Hexeth has started the Anarchists set. We got this crazy-looking SAR last week, and it seemed to get pretty good attention. Well, not, was it last week? A couple weeks ago. Well, anyways, it's pink and white and skulls, and it doesn't really seem like something that would fit together, but it actually looks really great. It reminds me of something out of a game called Brink. If you know that game, then I'm sorry. But anyways, aiming down the sight, you got a little bit of that pinky purple on the sight itself, but not too much. You got that classic skull from the set staring right back at you. Very chromed out, and yeah, is this what you'd expect from the set? And hey, let me know. Do you guys like this? Do you want to see it become a set? I can always give that feedback to the artist. Now, moving on, probably one of my favorite guns this week is this Merca M249. It is the Independence M249 by Diva Dad. And this thing, my other... it's just got so many great jokes. Like, my other gun is a rock. I heart the P2. It's just, back here, this gun runs on naked tears. How could you not love this M2? It's got a nice painted red sight as well, and this beautiful engraved, like, wood-burned eagle on the side is just great. This thing is an awesome, awesome M2. I hope this one has a chance to make it into the game, because it's gonna be 4th of July, so it would just make sense. Anyways, guys, that's gonna do it. This is a big week, but there was just so many good things. I didn't want to pass up too many of them, you know what I mean? So go ahead, sound off in the comment section below. Remember, I can get feedback to both sides, as the artists and the developers is to best of my ability. So go ahead, leave those comments and feedback, guys. Check out and vote on that list down in the description, because that's the only way you can vote now. So be sure to do that and show some support. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you on the 4th for the big update and whatever new skins come in. Alrighty.